2020, Austin, the #1 destination for home buyers. Fast forward, 2024, more people are looking to pack their bags and get out of Dodge. Who would have thought? 4 years difference. Unbelievable. So many have moved from out of state when Austin was cool and not so jam-packed. People able to work from home, thinking, hey, Austin's kind of, getting weird. Let's go check it out. Now, I'm going to cover these 8 areas, so let us begin, shall we? Here we go. Not so fast. My name is Orrin Smake. I'm a realtor with eXp located right here in Bastrop, Texas, which is about 30 minutes away from Austin, East. Now, before we start and begin, hit that subscribe button because it's going to help me make better videos because I'm going to know which videos you guys are liking. It's going to help other people who share the same interests as you. Okay? Now, let us begin, shall we? Here we go. The cost of living in Austin has been skyrocketing, especially in terms of housing. The cost of living has outpaced any increase of income. Rent.com reported a staggering 108.2% increase in the average cost of a one-bedroom rental since last June. That right there is making Austin as one of the least affordable cities in the nation. Now, this huge increase in expenses, it's forcing many residents to pack up and move to other towns, suburbs, a little bit further away from Austin, in order to seek more affordable housing options, so their money can go that much further. By mid-2022, with rising home prices, when Austin prices peaked. Now, prices were up by more than 75% before the pandemic. And, prices have come down since then in Austin, but homes are still much more expensive than before the pandemic. The gap between Austin's home prices and those of where the home buyers commonly move from, like LA and San Fran, has become smaller than it used to be. That gap has shrunk. Now let's touch upon the homeless. Every city has this problem. Austin is no exception. But the problem has become so great that it gathered national attention. Unlike Austin, some of these towns away from Austin city limits and school districts, they don't have this problem, such as Bastrop, Lockhart, Maynard, Elgin. When I show homes to people from Austin here in Bastrop, this topic comes up as one of many reasons why they want to move. The most noticeable are the tents and cardboard shelters with tarps under the roadway overpasses along the roads. You'll see them under the overpasses around downtown, south of the river, and scattered throughout, up along the 183, heading towards Cedar Park. The homeless, they block access to the businesses. They sleep in the doorways. Shoppers, they're not going to walk over people who are sleeping. Austin's boom has been identified by a surge of sprawl. Land use regulations, throttled new housing within city limits. And between 2001 and 2019, Travis County added 71 square miles of new development. And Austin has experienced rapid development, so gentrification is pushing out lower income residents. The arrival of investors into previously inexpensive neighborhoods is driving up property values and rent. It makes it increasingly difficult for longtime residents to afford to stay in the city or in their homes. Now, with that, those living on the money fringe, week to week, day to day, whatever it is that they're earning on the job, they can't afford the newer and higher rents or home ownership. So what does that mean? That also unfortunately causes homelessness for single people and also families. And for those who can leave to live a better life of affordability, many are finding the suburbs much more affordable and less crazy. You got the tightening housing market. Higher mortgage rates are contributing to the decline in home prices and an increase in active listings in Austin. However, this moderation in home prices is not enough to offset the overall decline in affordability caused by the whole housing mortgage rates. Homes are staying on the market longer, signaling a shift in the housing market dynamics. Suburbs offer more options for homeowners with potentially lower prices and less competition. Another area is the desire for more space. The city lifestyle of Austin can make you feel cramped for some residents. Neighbors right on top of each other. You got no yardage in between the houses. It's like you're living, right on top of each other. I grew up in a house that was a lot like that, and I just felt cramped the entire time. You could hear the conversations next door. There was like no privacy. You knew what was, when they were arguing or what they were talking about, and it wasn't always it wasn't always the best. Now, a lot of people are seeking to want more space and a quieter environment, away from the hustle and the craziness of the big city. Now, when you leave your neighborhood, it might be really nice, trees, quiet, and now you get on the main thoroughfares, the main roads. It feels like jungle warfare out there that you're fighting. Traffic at all hours and on these roads. It's like you're going down like MSR, Tampa, or back over in Iraq. Other towns away from Austin, they're becoming much more popular. They offer larger homes, bigger yards, more nature, more green, and there's a sense of calm and serenity that's increasingly appealing to these people that are looking to escape the density of urban living. They just want a quieter of where they raise their kids, raise their family. Towns away from Austin are providing it, such as Bastrop, Elgin, Smithville, Lockhart. And there's Kyle, there's Burkhart, Hutto. Those are popular towns around here that are growing. And they are within commuting distance if you still have to go into the office. Another area is the importance of better schools. Now, Austin ISD, they're facing a declining student attendance for a few factors. The quality of education is a significant consideration for families deciding where to live. And some parents are dissatisfied with the curriculum and the policies of Austin ISD, leading them to explore alternative education options or just downright relocate to ISDs with better perceived school systems that they feel is more conducive to how they want their kids to be raised in the schools. Now, charter schools, they become more popular for parents. They offer more flexibility in how they design their curriculum, whereas the public school system, they have to follow regulations designed for them from the state and at the national level. Suburbs at times often boast better funded schools and more resources, making them attractive to families seeking a high quality of education for their kids. We're talking about traffic and driving in Austin. It's deplorable. Going up and down 35 south of Austin, past, along the 35 along where UT is, it's like 24/7 traffic. The painful crawl of stop and go while you're either commuting to work in the morning or afternoon during the rush hours, which is enough to question whether to move outside the city for your own sanity and the health of your car. More so if you work from home or if hybrid options are available. It's great to live out there outside of the city. Now, the stretch of I-35 from the 290 to Ben White Boulevard and further out is the fourth most congested roadway in the U.S. according to the Texas A&M Transportation Institute. The hours between 12 to 7 p.m., the most congested. Texas DOT says they have a plan. Can we say MOPAC? Now, DOT says it will take 8 years starting the mid-2024. We'll see. It averages to travel 6 to 7 miles, around 20 to 25 minutes, and the city of Austin has been encouraging alternative routes to help shift the heavy flow of traffic. They encourage work from home, carpooling. Now, Austin does have the capped Metro Rail. They say, hop on the train. Yeah, but there's only one set of tracks, and it goes from downtown through North Austin to Leander and back. Now, the train does offer free Wi-Fi, and there are bike racks so you can bike the rest of the way once you get off the train. Some exciting news for your soccer fans. There's a new station at QT Stadium, which opens for this current soccer season. Now, keep in mind, that station is the closest you can get to the stadium. Another factor for people leaving Austin is political differences. Now, Austin's political landscape, including policies related to law enforcement, homelessness, and criminal justice, has become a point of conflict for many residents. The city council voted to defund Austin police up to $150 million a few years ago, but it recently did approve record high police funding, but it does nothing to fix the police staffing shortages. Recently, just a few weeks back, a section of the city was left without police coverage for a few hours, and their staffing level is at the 2006 level. Now, they had to pull detectives and other agents, and police officers that normally work other departments to do a backfill. There are disagreements over these issues that have led some individuals to seek communities, neighborhoods, and towns that align more closely with their values and priorities. And we moved out to Bastrop for these reasons. There is a lack of adequate public safety measures in Austin. It has driven people to flee to other towns where they feel safer and less worried about the city noise, homeless crowd being harassing them or just stepping over them to get into businesses and around downtown. There is a lot of good about Austin. I like the city. I enjoy going into the city. They offer a lot, but the issues that I've mentioned is enough to drive myself and many others outside to these smaller towns that I've mentioned. As I hope this video does help give you a little bit of insight to why people are leaving. And you can do your own research. You can talk to other people around Austin. Some people in Austin are going to say they love it, they love it, they love it. That doesn't matter. But then there's going to be others who have left who will say these are the reasons, or these are the different reasons, and it's their choice. Well, there you have it, folks. I hope these reasons provided more insight for you. I hope you guys do your own research, dig a little bit further before moving to Austin. And if you're interested in learning more about these smaller towns east of Austin, give me a call. I'm here in Bastrop. I'm familiar with all these other smaller towns that offer everything that you want to have in raising a family. It's quieter. It's more slower paced. My family chose some of these reasons why we left Austin and moved to Bastrop, which we love. But I chose this as these are very important factors that led to a lot of people I know and a lot of homeowners who are in Austin who want to move. So this is based on all of that information. So I put it out for you guys. If you have any questions, email me, call me, text me, whatever it is. I'll answer them. I can show you around these different towns. I can help you out. I'm going to be putting out weekly videos, which is why you need to subscribe. You'll get the ding in the upper right hand corner, and you will see a drop down saying, hey, new video. And it's going to be about different topics, different towns, anything real estate related. So I'll see you guys next video. And from my Marine Corps buddies, Semper Fi.